The title of this message will be How Finland Government Played Hide and Seek Game with Nigerian Government. In the sense that Finland government used the Nigerian sense brain. You know, there's a, let me borrow this quote of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, which says, serve Nigeria and then come back with shame. But on this scenario of Finland and Nigeria over the Biafrans, they are not serving Nigeria, but rather they are using Nigeria. If they tell you the kind of money Nigerian government paid them for this Simon Ekpa's case, my brother, you will shed tears. Nigeria is the only country that their citizens are suffering high cost of everything, including tariff. Tax is on the highest order. Now, the same people whom they have, whom they are jumping up and down that they are working for you, they reach you and now pass a bill to increase their salary from what it used to be to the higher side of it. But the gullibles among them will believe that they are working for you. They are not working for you. For crying out loud, these people they are already stinkingly rich with government funds. So why are they increasing their salary again? Even to increase the minimum wage, will be like going to hellfire and coming back. And yet some people believe they are working for you. Let me not dwell much on that. What carry me come on this particular day? Now, because of this Simon Ekpa's case, you know, the whole internet now was awash. If you see the rate in which the Igbos are celebrating the conviction of Simon Ekpa, you will think that Simon Ekpa committed a different sin. You will begin to imagine, how do we get to this point? But let me leave that for now. Let me focus on how Finland government played with Nigeria, because to me, they play with Nigeria. If you go to all the whole news media, let me repeat, if you go to all the whole news media, both the ones that are edited and the one that carry it, there is a clause on that judgment which nobody have ever bothered to pinpoint. It was only Ngozi Okonjo-Iweala who said that. But let me pinpoint this in case some people don't understand before I go on with what I have to say. The district court's verdict is not final, meaning it can be appealed to a higher court. We'll go to Nigerianews.com. Nigerianews.com. They posted the news. They removed this part. Go to Daily Post. They posted this news. They removed this part. Go to Sun News Online. They posted this news. They removed this part. Go to Sahara Reporter. They posted the news. They removed this part. Why? Did you bother to ask yourself questions? Why Finland government put this clause here? It's just to let you know that we have played you. They just play to the gallery. To my own understanding, please, I am not saying this. I am not a spokesperson of Finland government. I hate them and I hate them with passion. But I'm saying this based on my own experience and what I learned moving forward on this case. So they just play to the gallery of Nigerian government to make sure that they solidify the money they have collected on the head of Simon Ekpa to jail him. So the same Nigerian government, their main mainstream mainstream media reporting this case, but they have to scrap this. He can appeal to them. They want Simon Ekpa to go in entirely. So coming to 6 years, which is concurrently 3 years, they are counting day and night. It is not the zoo, make on a know. And inside that 3 years, 9 months already spent. Are you hearing me now? 9 months already spent. I am not justifying their ruling. I am not justifying their conviction. And I'm not listening or even saying that Simon Ekpa should be left in jail for 3 years. No. Try to understand me. What I'm Baraguru. I'm just trying to let you know that Finland government play to the gallery. That is my own perspective, and I am entitled to my own personal opinion. I don't know about you, but that is what I exactly think over this matter. They played Nigerian government because of the kind of money they collected. So going forward, moving forward, they will still squeeze money out of Nigeria again. Do you know how? They will be appealing this case. Simon Ekpa will be appealing this case with his lawyers, right? Okay, so going to appeal court now, they have to squeeze out more money, that is Nigerian government, to bribe Finland so that they are now going to reverse the judgment of the lower court. So in other words, Finland now are using Simon Ekpa to get their financial needs from Nigeria. You see the kind of game they are playing. So Finland is playing hide and seek game with Nigerian government over Simon Ekpa. But Nigerian government don't know what is happening. They believe that once they have money and they can give bribe, that everything will fall on their part. But Finland government have already seen it as an avenue to use Nigeria as a cash cow. And that is exactly what they are going to do. And last, Simon Ekpa will never spend that 3 years in jail. If he will ever even go to jail. Who is going there to see him? Who is bringing report that he is inside jail? Somebody can be in a house arrest, off internet, off phone line, because you are in jail. That is house arrest, right? And if you go to the whole social media now, everything, thank God, though, very soon they will revoke his finance citizens. You can imagine how gullible people are. So simply because Simon Ekpa have problem, the only prayer you people can pray for him now is that let them revoke so that he come back to Nigeria to join you in the suffering, right? You can imagine that kind of rubbish. How can people be this gullible? How can people be this evil over your own fellow human being? The same people who are commenting this thing are the same people who are still praising the zoo when they say we have reintegrated 300,000 terrorists into the system. They call them repentant Boko Haram. They went to radicalization and they say, the government is working. The government is working. A country who calls innocent man a criminal, a terrorist, terrorism charges, and then the main criminals are being shaded, even provided, even use the money, taxpayers' money, to give them a lavishing lifestyle. That is a country we are dealing with. So I'm not surprised about the yesterday's judgment. After all, when that video of Gentle Yahoo Abi Gentle Gmail shot somebody, whether it is AI or real, I know what is going to happen today. And I made it clear, I said, this thing have everything to do with the judgment of Simon Ekpa on the 1st of September. Some people may not understand me when I said that. I made it clear, I said, this thing have a lot to do. And also, if care is not taken, that singular act also is going to affect Nnamdi Kanu's case. But Nnamdi Kanu's case is a different case. World is at wash. You can as well agree with me that the Biafra now have become an international organizational what do I call it? International organizational forum. You understand me? Let me just put it that way. I don't know whether it is correct or wrong. Yeah, Biafra, that's Biafra movement now become an international organizational forum. In the sense that Simon Ekpa have taken us to international community on a legal basis now. International community is aware of Biafra and its existence. Finland acknowledged that there was a declaration of Biafra last year, 2024. They acknowledged that. But they said they are doing it illegally. How is it illegally? When you, Finland, fought your independence from Russia, how did you do it? You started from exile. The same Israel, a lot of countries, even Germany of today. So why then you read the case of Biafra because they are blacks, then you try to tell us that he's doing it illegally or he want to by force, which is by force. Biafra have been a country since from 1967 to 1970. With their currency, with their flag, with everything, manufacturing their own ammunition and whatever they spend. And then you, Finland, of yesterday, is trying, Finland is going to regret it. Their future generation is going to see when in the hands of Biafrans, I swear to God. Because what they did, they have touched the tiger's tail. I don't care what kind of game they are playing with Nigeria. I don't care the hide and seek game they are playing with Nigeria. But I can tell you that they are going to see when for this singular act. They abducted, they castrated Simon Ekpa because of the Biafra declaration. And it happened. And one thing you must understand is that Even in all these things, the people whom supposed to stick together and fight for this young man, all of them have been divided because they already know what we all don't know. They know a lot of things that me and you don't know. They have a lot of information that is far, 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 far unreachable to us. And that was why all of them are busy dragging powers, including those who keep on submitting petition upon petition. I want to know why I want to know. But that is by the way. When it has happened, we are not going to give up. We keep fighting. Because the quote of Mandela is still fresh. That is 3 places is what awaits a freedom fighter once you're a freedom fighter. It's either you are in prison, in grave, or you are in exile. These are the 3 things that awaits any freedom fighter. And that is what the fate of Simon Ekpa and the fate of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. I know it's not going to stop there. But no matter how you take him, Biafra agitation is on a DNA of every Igbo man. So it is an ideology that can never be quenched. No matter how you try it, no matter how you want to see it, we must surely be conquerors. So let your heart not be troubled. I'm talking to Biafrans. I urge each and every one of us, mellow down, forge ahead. We have a leader in place already. The most important thing there is to protect the mandate, which each and every one of us must do. Simon Ekpa will appeal the judgment, and then let's see what happens from there. The Nigerian government said they are not going to rest until they destroy Biafra. Then they should also be aware that we are not going to rest until that country goes down. And that is how it's supposed to be. So have a nice day, my wonderful people, and happy 2nd day in the month of September in the year of 2025. It shall be well with all of us. Please, if you want this video finished, kindly help me to share it, like it, comment on it. And if you never subscribe to my channel, endeavor to do that anytime soon. I love you all, my people.